Hello everyone, I'm back. I hope it's, wow, can you hear the wind? That's a lot of wind. We're in a storm, but that's okay. Okay, what the thing is I'm trying to do is, I saw something that I liked and I'm going to try and do it. So we have a canvas, one of those thick ones, and what I need to do is make it white, and I already put some pencils on here. This is where I'm going to be putting on the hot glue, but we're gonna put that on there like that. Because like I've told you 100 times, I think, you can't use a bare canvas. That isn't, you know, what you should do. The bare canvas is covered in gesso, and that yellows really fast because it's not meant to be exposed to the sun and the UV stuff, because gesso is something that you prime your canvas with and not really meant for using as a sort of paint. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I don't want it too, you know, I could do this with a sponge or something like that, but I don't want it too neat. It has to have a little bit of brush strokes in it, if you know what I mean, because that makes it just that little bit more interesting. So that's what we're doing here. Then I'm gonna let this dry. So I'm gonna do this video again from begin to the end, because I've done too many videos. I was thinking about that yesterday. I've done just too many videos where, you know, I stop and then sometimes I don't even finish them. So from now on I'm gonna be doing videos that go from the beginning to the end, and then I'm gonna upload them. Okay, now I'll show you what I'm talking about. See that? Where there's all kinds of little brush strokes. Let me get the light in there somehow. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that is sort of flickering. I don't know why it does that. So I'm going to do the sides, but I'll do that offline. Then I'm going to let it dry. Then I'm going to come back with the glue gun. I think the longest time I'm going to spend on this is looking for my glue sticks, because I have no clue where I have them, but I won't bore you with that. So I'll be back when everything is dry and I have my glue sticks and we're going to use the glue gun. So see you in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. I found my glue sticks, my glue gun. Let's see if something comes out. Yeah, it's coming out. So the thing is that you want to build up some really interesting bits of glue, because we're going to paint over this later with gold. So it's going to look like metal. First I want to do the outline, and then I'm going to build it up. I'm not going to do it all on video though, because this takes a long time and there's a lot of glue involved. But as you can see, this is sort of how it works. And I'll be back when I have most of it covered, because it's also a lot about what you do in between with it. So I'm gonna be back in a minute, or I don't think you're gonna enjoy me putting a lot of glue on this. See, there you go. And this is not the only bit, because you have to build it up. It has to come up a little bit higher for the effect to take place. Yep, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we have the glue on here. As you can see, these are really old glue sticks where it's yellowed, and then in the middle it was a little bit better, but you see all the yellowish stuff, but that's no problem because we're going to paint that gold. So now comes the bit where it gets interesting. Maybe you do want to take those, you know, those little threads that the glue stick leaves. You can take them off if they're in the way, but I'm pretty sure, let's see, like this one is in the way. This one is also in the way, and you can just take those off because they might interfere with what we're going to do next, and you don't want that. That's okay, that one's okay. Okay, now what I have is these little jars with glitters, and they're big glitters, and they're used to put on nails. But as you can see, they have this holographic kind of thing going on. Now what I want to do is, oops, it's already tightened up. What I want to do is get some polymer medium and put that on there. And with a little brush, I'm gonna smooth it out. Now this polymer medium, this is gonna dry up a clear, so you won't see it later. But what we want is some holographic sort of shiny stuff going on. So I'm gonna take some out and just fill that in a little bit. Not up against the glue, but just there. Now I have a lot of this stuff, all sorts of shapes and sizes, and it's all from AliExpress. So it's just cheap stuff, but really nice to look at. This is really nice sort of holographic stuff. And what you want to do is, I'll let you see, shine a little bit. So what you want to do is fill up these holes that we made, fill that up with this stuff. Because this is going to be completely white, this is going to be white, but everything in between here you want to fill up with something you just have, you know, glitter, something like that. And I'm sure you can find, if you don't have polymer medium, you could do this with, I don't know, something like varnish, something that's just fluid, and you can just get this stuff to stick to it. And you can do as much of it as you want. Here I have some green stuff, which I kind of like also. Ooh, yeah, that's really cool. And then you can just keep on adding this, because like I said, it's just gonna dry up transparent, and you won't have any problems with it whatsoever. See how I'm building this up? Now, for the sake of the length of the video, I know you guys like that I talk a lot and stuff, but sometimes, you know, it's just too much, and it's like saying, I know I'm too much. But we're just gonna do this offline because I have to get in all these little crevices. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. So I filled all those spaces in with the glittery stuff. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. That's really pretty. And down here. Now we're going to let this dry overnight, because that's a lot, it's really wet because I used a lot of polymer medium to stick all those things down. So I'm going to clean up the workspace and we'll come back to it tomorrow. And I have to figure out if first I have to paint the the glue, or if I should first resin everything. I'm not, I think I should paint it first. Yeah. So I had two things. I had paint and I have a marker. So, oops, the marker, I think I'll go with the marker because it's a really nice, shiny, goldy color. Yeah, that works pretty well, but that's a lot of work. But as you can see, that is nice and shiny gold, and I'll have to go over everything with it. But as you can see, that works really nice. It has a nice shine to it, so it really looks like metal. So we'll do that, and when I've done that, I will come back to you guys. Okay, guys, we're back. Let me put that away. So I made it all gold, as you can see, and I mixed up some resin, and it is bubbling something like crazy. I put a really tiny bit of, this is called Pearl X. We all know it, Pearl X. And this is interference gold. So I'm hoping that it's going to cover, but also going to show what's underneath a little bit, not too much though, because I want it to shine a little bit, but I don't want to see all those things in it. So we're going to put that on. And I have to do it really carefully because I want it to sort of pillow up against the glue. I think that looks really, I don't know, kind of nice. So I'm gonna be a little bit quiet here because I'm trying to really get it in, and I want to see how that works when I use my blowtorch. Oh, there's no more gas. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, see that? It's coming through really nicely, and not too much though, but it looks like a sort of opal looking thing, so that's what I was going for. So the interference gold makes it just a little bit more, what's the word? Cohesive. Yeah, like it's not totally all different stuff. But as you can see, this is really, I gotta keep my wits to it because I don't want it to be all over the place. I just want it to be in these tiny little holes with stuff in it. There you go. But I would like it to have a little bit of a pillow effect. So I'm going to put a little bit more in this one. Let's see. Yep, up there. There. Yeah, that looks better. I'm really liking this, by the way. And of course, I got all this stuff, you know, I got all the resin and all that stuff, but it's pretty old. And I was going through all the resins that I have, and wow, does that stuff yellow. That's something that the manufacturers should really get a grip on, the yellowing of resin. I'll show you some in the next video, next part, because I have so much resin that I can just totally, I think I'll have to throw it out because they're so yellow. Or I could use it with a color, of course. Yeah, I don't like this, how it's up against the, oh, there, that's better. Now I have to do this one too. I think I just might have enough. There you go. Yeah, I can always sand it down a little bit. That's okay. A little bit of a pillow effect. I gotta take that off because we don't want that there. Okay, that's nice. Oop, that one doesn't pillow much. Now it does. Wow, that's looking cool. Ew, I like it. But I got a little hole there that isn't covered. And now it is. Oops, don't want that on there. Okay, let's turn it around. Look at that. Wow, does that look cool? Yes, it does. Okay. I'll just talk to you guys while I do this. Who cares? Oh, please let me have enough. I'm sure you all understand the anxiety of not having enough. Yeah, gotta be. Ooh, it's so cool looking. But this is a lot of work, you know. I'm not sure this is something you would want to make, you know, to put on Etsy or something, because wow, this is a lot of work. Yeah, I don't have enough. I've already seen it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough, but that doesn't matter. We can make some more. Okay, guys, let's talk about movies, because I've seen two really good movies, you know, just family movies. One is called Ghosting. It's on Apple Plus, and the other one is called Family Plan. Both are really nice movies, you know, a little bit of comedy, little bit of action, so the whole family can enjoy it. So if you got a little time on your hands, or you just want a really nice movie, that's two that I would really recommend. So that's Family Plan and Ghosting. Really fun. Oh, I just might, nah, I'm not gonna get there. Let me get some in here. Oops. That's good. Okie dokie. Don't drip. Please don't drip there. Yep. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Nah. Certainly not gonna make it. But that's okay. I do want to get those little ones filled in though. That might be nice to have those ready. Yep. Oh, I think I am gonna make it. Yeah. That would be super duper. Okay. Man, that's looking cool. I'm gonna put some more up here. Now the rest I'm going to use to give that pillow effect. Doesn't have to be all over the place, but I do like it for this bit to have a little bit of a pillow shape on top of it. Okay, whoops, don't touch it too much. More bubbles in there. No, that's okay. Okay, we're ready. Now we are gonna wait till tomorrow for everything to dry up nicely. There, this side. Ooh, cool looking. Okay, we're just gonna leave it here so it can dry up. I hope it doesn't go through the tape. I don't think so. Tape was pretty much on there. I see there, it's leaking. Oh, you don't want it to leak. Maybe it'll just stay like that. Who knows? I do see a little bit of that stuff going on there, which I don't like. Okay, we got it off. Okay. We'll let it dry and we'll get back to this tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Later. Okay guys, I'm back and I finished it off. I didn't put resin on this part. This is glossy varnish, and I put a layer of holographic glitter on it just to make it pop. You're not gonna really pick it up, well, a little bit I guess. But this is how it turned out. And now that I think of it, I might put a little bit of gold glitter on here too, because this is more grayish. I don't understand why you can't pick up the holographic stuff that's going on here, because I can, but I'm looking at my monitor up there and I don't really see it working. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you can a little bit. See that? But it's a lot better in real life. Now I have a lot of really big glitters which I don't want to put on there. Well, I might want to see something like this. That would be really nice if I put that really along the side there. That might really pick it up. That's holographic, and I do have some holographic white. I got so much glitter. I'm a glitter person. This might look really cool. Let's see. But if I put it on there, I can't take it back off. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. But not too much, just a little. And then we can blow the rest off. See, just along the side there. Oops. A little here, a little there, just along the side. Oops, I'll have to blow that off. That's it. Now you're picking it up here, but if I look on top of it, I'm not seeing it because of the oh yeah, see, I'm seeing it more holographic, and you guys are seeing it more like pink. But yeah, that's really picking it up. That is really cool. And I have something more. See, I have even bigger ones, but I'm not going to use those. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I kind of like that goldish. That would go well with it. But this is a fun thing to do, and you could do the whole thing without resin, I guess, because you can fill this up with glossy varnish instead of using, let me take the label off, without using the resin. You could do that. What I do want to do is really place it like there. That's making it look really nice, but that's not the holographic one. What am I doing? So let's put the cap back on. I want holographic looking ones, but I think these are too big. But they just might do it. Let's see. Just a few. Now, once this is dried, I will give it another layer of glossy varnish. Because that has to cover the rest of the glitters. Oh yeah, that makes it look even prettier. I like that. That's about it. I like that going off the edge a little more. Let's see. And down here. And that's all I'm gonna do. Because otherwise I'll have a feeling that I'm overdoing the whole thing. That's it. No more. Let's keep it like that. Okay, gotta put that in water, don't forget. So here we are. It's not, maybe I'll video it another day when there's a little bit of sun, because you can't really pick up all the really beautiful pieces. But this is it. So I'm going to, ooh, look at that. See how opal colored it is? So I'm gonna do a picture of it, and then I'm gonna stick all these videos together and upload it. I don't think I'll see you before the Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you call it. I wish it all to you guys, and if we don't see each other before the end of the year, I'll also wish you a really great 2024. I'm just hoping it brings you what you expect it to bring you. So for me, it's health, number one. Happiness comes if you're healthy, you're happy. And I'm gonna wish you a really creative 2024. So love you all to pieces. Bye bye.